another morning, another beautiful morning out here, and we've got some good sunshine today. It's been pretty nice the last couple days. Pretty busy, quite frankly. We actually had to order some hay and some straw to supplement the goats through the winter, and some straw for chicken laying beds and stuff like that, and for the dog areas. But I at least wanted to make just at least a quick update because we are still working our way up on the road here. We're still working on the kind of rock dip to get over the swale. And we've been just raking lots of gravel up and finding, certain spots where we're going to be doing a lot of these infiltration basins for water catchment. And getting gravel at the same time so we can fill in that rock dip and a lot of these other different spots where we're going to be needing the gravel. But it's a slow process. We're only two people, and we're working as best as we can, as fast as we can. But things come up. Farm chores got to be done. So we're rotating our goats, as well as giving them the supplemental hay. So that's helping with getting more organic material into the ground, as well as more bacteria, more good microbial life and such into the sandy soil that we've got up here. So it could use as much organic material as it can get. But this is a big portion, or a big part of with these earthworks and with all of these different zuni bowls and swales and stuff. A big portion of this is not only just the water, but also the bacteria, the micro universe below the soil, essentially. And that's what we definitely want to propagate here. So essentially that's why we have our goats on rotation. They're rotating throughout the property here, and now we're giving them the supplemental hay, which is obviously giving them some supplement, but is also whatever they don't eat, that's getting trampled into the ground and adding organic material as well as nitrogen, because it's a lot of alfalfa. So we're adding nitrogen, we're adding organic material, we're adding micro life, we're adding a whole bunch just by having the animals being rotated. And that goes for the chickens as well. The chickens, we've been rotating those underneath the trees here, and so they have been scratching away at the mulching underneath the trees, but also dropping their manure and scratching that in as well. So the animals are definitely a big chunk, as well as the micro life, the microbiology and such that are going on here. So it's kind of all interconnected with what we're doing here, with regenerating and rejuvenating the land. The animals are a part piece, the earthworks are a part piece, and on top of with the guy that actually dropped off the straw and the hay, funny coincidences with people that you meet, so he ended up having a lot of manure that he brought with and dumped on the property for us to start composting with, to make our compost, to get a first compost pile going out here, which will be used very diligently and sparingly at the same time. But I'll be making compost tea with that, and essentially doing lots of tea sprays, as well as worm tea sprays, essentially. It's early in the morning, getting my words together. But yeah, this is all part of the whole system. So, with us working on the road, we're also, rotating animals, mixing up compost, making compost tea. And with the compost tea, what I'll be going to do is going around and just spraying that compost tea everywhere I can, basically, because we want to get as much of the diversity of microbial life into this soil here to get things going. And that's only just going to get better and better over time as we continue to spray compost tea, lay down compost in general on the swales, lay down mulching, have the animals rotating. All of this is interconnected in how, we're rejuvenating the land, and essentially, the quicker pace that we're taking to get more organic material, more, regenerative aspects, more cover crops. So we're doing all of these things, all simultaneously at the same time. So it's a little hectic, but, it's all, going to pay off in the end, because this is a slow buildup, and some people, it takes some, one way or another to be doing all of these things and taking different steps. But I guess at least from our point, it's like we've done this before. So coming down here, it's a little bit, the game plan has been set. And so it's a little bit step by step process, but also it is a little bit, go with the flow, and play it by ear a little bit, because things come up and unexpected things come up. So yeah, I just want to at least make an update, because we're still working on the road. But obviously farm chores come up, and other, town runs, all that good stuff. We got to do all that. So, it's planning, it's playing things by ear, and, it is somewhat a slow process, but, what we're doing is diversifying a little bit in the things that we're doing. And a lot of those, other things that we're doing, like the compost spray and all that stuff, it's not on a schedule or anything like that. It's kind of when there's some free time and I'm able to do that. So it's a slow, it's a slow build up to what everyone is going to see here. And it's a clean slate right now. And I know everything is bare, and, there's not much growing, but I promise everyone that if, you bear with me, you follow along on our journey, I think everyone is going to be very surprised, as well as, pretty excited just to see the advancement that we make, the growth that happens here, the buildup. Everything that we are doing here is interconnected in the way of regenerating this land, rejuvenating it, and creating the abundance. So hope everyone is had a good week, and is going to be enjoying the weekend. I definitely will be enjoying the weekend with another day of 80-degree temperatures. So stay tuned for the next video. I definitely will keep everyone updated on how the road is going. Probably next video we will at least have the dip, the rock dip done, and I'll be able to show vehicles going over it. I'll get the truck going, and we'll get the truck driving up and over it, help with compacting it down, but also just to at least show how this thing works, and how a lot of these rolling dips work, like the one behind me. We still got to lay gravel on that. So there's still some things we need to lay gravel, and we've kind of stopped from being up top and kind of brought our focus back down here, at least to get things kind of wrapped up, at least so that rock dip is done, so I can get the truck up and over, or the tractor at least, and we can continue our way up the hill here and keep gathering more and more rocks. So appreciate everyone that's stuck around in the video. Definitely appreciate everyone's support. Definitely follow, like, and subscribe. We've definitely got a lot more things to do. We've got a lot more projects. We're still working away on the road, so we haven't even gotten to the best part yet, which is the platform up at the house, but we still have to build up a couple things before we get to that point. So it's a buildup of suspense for everybody. But I appreciate everyone that's watching, appreciate everyone that has been watching. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave those in the comment section below. I will go over, some of the places where we do have rocks, and have a little bit more detail on what's going on with that. But, beyond things around the farm, all the farm chores and everything else, and trying to take video, I definitely will make a separate video, but I at least wanted to make a weekend video and show a little bit, some of the extra stuff that we're doing, making compost tea, spraying, we're mulching, we're spreading compost around places, rotating animals, all this stuff that will be a part of, the system with the swales and the Zuni bowls, it's we're slowing water, but then now, with animals and stuff, it's adding organic material as well as the biology to everything. So it's the two keys to the lock there. Not the only keys, but definitely some crucial puzzle pieces that are being laid out, and should hopefully progress things here a lot faster than, just letting nature kind of do its thing. Nature has no sense of time. So for us, it's a very, very long time. So, but we can do things here for ourselves, for our own farm, that will definitely benefit the land, the animals, as the fauna and the flora here. So, and that's our ultimate goal, is to create that abundance, to create this thriving food forest ecosystem that, just is doing a whole multifunction of things. So, if anyone has any questions, please leave them in the comment section. If you're new to the channel, definitely look back on my previous videos for, us getting started here, what we're doing, the whole project scale a little bit. I will go into more detail later on, but yeah, refer to my previous videos for, what we're doing with the driveway, how this is the ultimate driveway that we're doing, that's incorporated with earthworks and such like that. So definitely hit that subscribe button, because we got plenty more stuff. We're still on this, the beginning of this journey, essentially. So I appreciate everyone that has supported. If anyone does feel the need, or, the call to, you definitely can donate to our GoFundMe. All the funds are essentially just going towards trees, shrubs, maybe a couple tools that we need for a lot of these earthworks. And, basically it's money that's going towards rejuvenating the land. And I would love for anybody to partake in, contributing, even if it's $1 or $2, or, if people feel the urge to donate trees or any plants or anything like that, we're definitely welcome to that. That's all this project is restoring the land. So we want, anything and everything, just for restoring the land, anything that will help the land, native trees, all that stuff. Don't feel obligated though. We're just on this journey, and, we're working with a lot of these other farmers now for getting compost. The guy that dropped off the hay and straw, he's going to be a big contributor for helping us with composting, and definitely making teas and for the worms and stuff like that. So we're slowly building up a little bit of community. At least, we're making connections in order, for everybody to benefit. So that, to me, is, it's important for, building community, building connections with people, seeing what, how we can help other people, and definitely in that exchange of how they can help us as well. Just like nature, nature, there's just this constant exchange of nutrients, of minerals, all that stuff, bacteria, everything. So it's a constant exchange, a big dance that nature does. And so we can take that example for ourselves and work with people like other farmers like that, they don't have the room or the space to be doing composting, but we do have the room to be doing that, and we know how to do that, whereas they don't know how to do that so much. So it's a very great exchange that's going to work out in our favor in the future, as well as that other farm, which they're an animal rescue. So it's definitely nice to be able to support people that are, doing those kinds of things, rescuing animals, trying to get them to good homes and stuff like that. So I'll have to get some more information on my friend's on his rescue, and I will definitely be posting links, and definitely a shout out to him as well. So appreciate everyone that's been watching the videos. Appreciate everyone that's still watching the video right now. If you haven't liked, please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe. I'm gonna start getting ready to do more rock work up here as the sun starts to come up and over the trees and into my eyes. So everyone stay tuned, bear with us as we make our journey up to our building location, and as we slowly but surely green the desert. Peace, everybody. Till next video.